Hello again, everybody. It's Sunday here in Louisiana. This is Michael Schwab, your freight brokering guru, and today is Sunday in Louisiana, and we all know what that means. That's right, it's New Orleans Saints football, and the question of who dat. But today I'd like to talk to you about you dat. You know, this past few weeks during my coaching sessions with my clients, it comes up regularly about how to find clients or how to take their business to the next level. The first thing I always ask them is, are you doing the simple basic things that the Ideal Broker training program taught you to get yourself up, running, and profitable? The next thing I remind them is that, when you're making calls on companies, people tend to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. It's very important that you take control of your niche and sharpen your skills on a regular basis to find out what works and what's not working. If you can't adjust in these ever-changing times in the freight brokering industry, chances are you're going to be in the backseat to your competition. And I don't ever want that to happen. So once again, I've created a new book, The Ideal Path to Increasing Your Profits. Many people have come to me and said, it's a tough economy. What is it that we need to do? Well, all too often I find people are very lazy. They start forgetting about the qualities necessary to not only find companies to do business with, but maintain the companies that they already have as a customer. It's very important that you grow these relationships so that you can also ask for referrals and things of that nature. It's very, very important to remember that the good rates that you're seeking are given to you because people trust that you can provide them the results that they need. People depend on these type of results for their customers. More than ever, they're looking for hope in today's economy that you have the answers they need to separate themselves from the competition to their customers. And that's why I always preach upon you to make sure that you separate yourself from the 12,000 other freight brokers out there to provide not just good rates, but the quality service to help them get their products picked up, give them the information they need while that product is in transit, and deliver that product in good condition. Without a doubt, one of the most challenging and sometimes difficult tasks that people have when starting a freight brokerage is finding customers. In fact, even people that already have successful freight brokerages struggle with how to increase their customer base. Many of them still feel uncomfortable with cold calling, initiating calls, and working on the telephone. I remind them often that that's just simply one part of the equation to building a successful customer base. A lot of people, because they're fearful of the telephone, have opted instead to start sending emails and believing that that is going to produce all the results that they need to grow their business. I personally am not a big fan of the email. I know there's a big dispute in this digital age that we live in as to whether or not emails are more effective than telephone calls and regular mail. But I propose this challenge to you. When you go out to the mail today, open up your mailbox and see how many pieces of mail you have in it. Typically on an average day you may have 3 or 4 pieces of mail. So it's easy for you to notice the type of mail that you're receiving. In my world, in the business world, when I open up my email, I have literally hundreds and hundreds of email. How do you differentiate that your email is more important than any of your competitors or the other 10 million things that these people deal with on a regular basis? I feel very strongly that direct market campaigns are very, very effective. It also puts that seed in your prospective client's head that they are familiar with your company name and your services. So when you go to make a cold call, it's not really a cold call anymore because you're already communicating with people that you initiated a relationship through your direct marketing campaign long ago. I think you'll find it's very, very successful, and it's just one of the many topics that I cover in my newest book, The Ideal Path to Increase Profits for Your Freight Brokerage.